Hey guys, welcome back into the OddsShopper YouTube channel. My name is Geoff Ulrich, and in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit of no house advantage, specifically a little NBA action here for Friday, January 13th. And if you're new to no house advantage, a couple different ways to play on the site. In this video, we're going to be talking about their versus the house contest, which is essentially, we're just making our own prop-based parlay-style multiplier tickets. We're going to take the props from no house advantage, put as many together as we want, 2, 3, up to 5 props. And then we're going to make basically a parlay ticket here. And, you know, the multipliers will obviously go up as we add in more selections to our card. And we're going to use the free projections over on stochastic.com to help us put, make some of these picks as well. So I'm going to give you 4 picks in this video for today. You can take them, you can leave them, you can build around them, you can do whatever you want with them. But we're going to go over 4 picks here for the NBA for, like I said, the versus the house contest on no house advantage. And there is another way to play. It's a pick'em contest on no house advantage as well. It's more of a DFS style offering, taking props still, but building out your own DFS lineups and putting them into big contests. So if you're new to no house advantage, make sure you use promo code Stochastic when you're signing up there. Right now, a free $100 match deposit bonus. When you use promo code Stochastic, you deposit $100. They match it with a free $100. It's a great way to build a bankroll. Try out the site, all that good stuff. Again, do it now because, you never know how long these bonus offers last. Promo code Stochastic there, guys. So make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the OddsShopper YouTube channel if you have not done that already. And let's dive into it. Let's get into this NBA slate. Like I said, I'm going to go over 4 props here. I'm going to use the free projections for no house advantage, yes, free, over on stochastic.com. And we're going to start with a little Lauri Markkanen action. We're actually going to go under Markkanen today. He's got a 27.5 point prop up on no house advantage. Now, look, Markkanen's been a wagon this year. He's been good. Surprising, just consistency in terms of the output as well for Utah. Obviously, Utah changing the face of their franchise over the offseason. No more Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. So Markkanen's really taken that lead role. But this is a big point prop. Going up against an Orlando team, only 18th in pace. We have this as a strong probability to hit, 61% probability towards the under here for Lauri Markkanen, just on his prop up on no house advantage. So I think when you're looking at the matchup here, again, Markkanen, we know he's going to be on the floor. We know his shot attempts are going to be there. But last couple games, he's been under 20 field goal attempts, which is nice for the under here. He's been a little bit up and down in that regard, just in terms of taking shots. And I think the fact we're getting a slower paced team like the Magic here, it would scare me to want to be on the other side of this game and in terms of the over on Markkanen, because I feel like this is definitely about the height of the props we're seeing for Markkanen. He was around 25.5. Sure, we'd be thinking about the other side, maybe even 26, but at 27.5, I think he's a very good fade candidate. Never be afraid to take unders. Lots of ways those can hit as well. So Lauri Markkanen under 27.5 points. Like I said, it's one of the strongest projections for us at over 60%. So we're going to roll with that. Let's stick with the big men here. Let's go to another game, though. We're going to take on the Golden State Warriors. We're going to go to Jakob. We're going to go to the other side of that game. He's not on the Warriors. We're going to take Jakob of the San Antonio Spurs, obviously. And we're going to go over 9.5 rebounds on this one. We got a nice edge forming for Poeltl to go over the rebounds as well, 57% edge. So you look at the Golden State Warriors, too. I really like this matchup for him. No real dominant big men on the other side, obviously. I mean, Draymond Green is still there, but we're talking different position there with Poeltl playing center. So I've been very consistent in this category as well, just in terms of grabbing the rebounds. Obviously, the strength of his game and the fact we're getting a 9.5 prop here. I mean, he's been double digits now in 5 of his last 7 games. So consistency has been there. I think the matchup is truly there. And, we're going to get a lot of possessions here, back and forth game. We got a 244 total here. Largest on the slate. I'm pretty sure it's the largest on the slate anyways. Be so surprised we had a bigger one. So a decent enough point spread here. It's 8.5. I don't think there'll be a blowout concern. San Antonio usually pretty good at keeping things close. Golden State hasn't been exactly blowing people out this year. So I like this one. Jakob over 9.5 rebounds. I think you can get a ton of possessions in this game. I think Poeltl will be on the floor a lot, and it's a really good matchup. And again, really strong projected edge there at 57%. That's not bad for a one day prop here, obviously. So that's going to be our second one. Let's go to this Houston game, because I'm talking about games with high scoring, and this one is going to be close to the Golden State one. We got a 238 total versus Houston and Sacramento here. And I'm going to talk about a couple different Rockets players. Now, it's a big point spread here, but, you know, a couple of things with the Rockets, like they don't have what you call a deep bench here that we need to worry too much about the starters getting pulled early if there's blowout. I think you'll see the starters for the Rockets play quite a bit regardless. And, you know, it's a good matchup. I mean, the Sacramento Kings in terms of pace, they're 5th in pace of play, and the Rockets are 8th. So it's going to be a fast-paced matchup. If this one stays any close, I am pretty bullish on some of the starters here for Houston. We're going to start with Alperen Sengun for a prop. 14.5 points. Yeah, let's go over. Like I said, this matchup, really nice for Sengun. You know, his point production, you know, he's not the primary ball handler or the primary shooter, but he's pretty efficient with his minutes. Always has been a good DFS player as well. If you're in that area, just in the traditional DFS sites, you know about Sengun. But I mean, you know, he's been locked into solid minutes here. He's averaged about 30 minutes over his last 3 starts. The points go up and down with Sengun. They do. I mean, he can come in and have a bit of an off night. Maybe he'll get like 10 rebounds, which he did in his last game, but he'll only get 10 points. But he can certainly pile it up and get you to like 20, 25. So at 14.5, we're really playing the matchups here. The probabilities in our favor on Stochastic as well. This is our strongest over of the night. So we have Sengun projected for over 17 points here. We got like a couple point cushion, but at 14.5. I think you play the matchup. I think you take Alperen Sengun and you go over that 14.5 points. This is the one I like. I mean, Sacramento, just a really, really good team to be going up against. And I don't see Sengun necessarily playing less than 30 minutes unless it's an absolute blowout, you know, going into the third quarter. So like I said, let's stick with this game. Let's stick with Houston because Jalen Green, another player, bullish on for basically all the same reasons. I think Green is even in a more bullish spot. You've got Sacramento. They're just like a bottom 10 team in terms of guarding against, you know, the guard position, point guard or shooting guard, really. Green is locked into like a heavy role here. Obviously, in terms of field goal attempts as well, he's more their primary shooter. You know, coming off a 25 field goal attempt night, but he often takes 20, 25 shots. And we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to go over on his 3-point prop here. Now, Green can be a little bit up and down just as a shooter, but in terms of volume, he's had 12 3-point attempts in 2 of his last 3 games. We got a 2.5 prop, so we're not being asked for like a super efficient night, but we can certainly get to 3 here. And again, like, yeah, I mean, we got the matchup that we want. We've got a fast-paced team on the other side. The Houston, we know, likes to push the pace because they're terrible on defense. So, you know, with all things looking pretty solid for Jalen Green here, got a nice 57% probability rating on him to go over as well. 2.5 3-pointers. Yeah, I think Jalen Green will be chucking tonight. I'm not too worried about that. This one's a strong over. So we're going to go 2 overs there from the Houston Rockets there to end. Let's do a quick recap here of all of them. Lauri Markkanen, under 27.5 points. Again, one of our stronger unders on the night. Orlando, you know, a bit of a slower paced team as well, 18th in pace. We're going to go Jakob over 9.5 rebounds. I like that matchup against the Warriors. Nice edge there. And then we're going to target 2 Rockets here with overs. Alperen Sengun over 14.5 points. Jalen Green over 2.5 3-pointers as well. So these are going to be our 4 props we're targeting for Noah's Advantage. Again, talking the versus the house contest here. There's the Pick'em contest on Noah's Advantage if you're new to this site as well, more of a DFS style offering. And if you're new to Noah's Advantage and you've not signed up there, there's a free $100 match deposit bonus you can get if you use promo code Stochastic, so don't forget about that. Do me a favor, guys, smash that like button, subscribe to the OddsShopper YouTube channel if you have not done that already. There's lots of great videos coming up after this one. Most important thing, have yourselves a great Friday of NBA action. My name is Geoff Ulrich. Talk to you soon.